right a bit, and quickly please, the world's about to end.
Oh yes, sir. Nice weather for it. There you are, sir. 6 points.
Keep the change. Hello everybody, we are now doing a Pubcast, also a podcast, but we are doing it for the Two Drunk Flings. I had to take full advantage of this because I have 2 of the DBBL players who I originally started playing with. I have Dan, who is on the same record as Alan. They both got I think you've both got the equal amount of winning
I've never won a game.
Oh, Dan's never won a game in over 2 years since Dan has been playing. And if you listen to the last podcast, we had Laurie, who I mentioned, who I punched the pillow, shut up my wife, and yeah, and I quit Blood Bowl for a year thanks to Laurie.
I am the infamous him.
So I had to take full advantage and have these 2 here and have an interview with them. So how are you guys? You all right?
Not bad, not bad.
Punched a pillow. That's
Mate, I punched the pillow. I shouted at my wife. I quit for a year.
Laurie took full advantage of you guys.
I've been doing well in the meantime. I've been playing with the Underworld team that Liam, of course, painted for me, which has actually worked out far better than I expected, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, picking the Underworld team. You see, Underworld shouldn't be a good team. You see, Underworld are no, to me, they should. I think they should be classed as they are kind of classed as a stunty team.
Almost.
If you have a no scaling model.
Yeah.
But you are doing really well with it.
I am. I hover kind of in league play and on Fumble as well. I hover about 55 to 60% winning, which I'm pretty pleased with.
That's good. That's really good with Underworld.
I always find the key is it's like playing an elf team, but sometimes you can manage a bit more bollocks. Because they start off not very well, but you start to get 2 heads on the goblins, you know, like horns on the blitzers, claw on the blitzers,
tweaking the team.
and it gets so much better as they develop. They develop so well.
You see, that's what we'll tell you what. For the next podcast, actually, after this, when the next episode comes up, put your Underworld team, put it up on our Facebook page, and I want to see your build on Fumble and what you've done with your Underworld team. So people can see actually how you're building an Underworld team that has actually got over a 50% win.
Yeah.
Because people who play Underworld would like to see how well you're doing. Just like saying, like Steve Cross, who uses ogres all the time. And he's dominating the hell out of people.
He's ridiculous with ogres.
He's really good with ogres, really good. And it's like Dan Atherton, who's so good with halflings. How is he getting up there? And people want to know how, because people love halflings. People love Underworld. And the little coaches that want to know, they actually want to see how people develop their teams. So that would be really, really incredible to see.
Yeah.
And I still to this day, I'm pissed off that you beat me with that with that team. Still pissed off.
I tell you what, since then the team's got even better. Team has gotten better.
Rematch.
No, we did. We kind of just had a rematch. What was the score? 2-1.
2-1 to me. That was a fresh team.
2-1.
It was an interesting game. So that Fumble team that I've made you quit with. The ogre, the troll's now strength 6.
You dirty bastard.
There's a mighty blow claw dodge blitzer. It just gets more disgusting the further it goes.
We need to see that.
It's developing nicely, shall you say?
Beautiful. What's the team name?
The team name, they are the Long Island Long Shots.
Oh yeah.
It's gun and drink puns as far as I can manage them, which is quite difficult. Good. We've got Heckler and Kirsch. Colt 40, the Martini Henry. It was very difficult. I spent a long time thinking of these puns.
You see,
it's gotten better.
You see, I always just use Derby County names. You see, I always put like the Derby. I think my undead team was the Derby Blounty Undead. You know what I mean? How crap is that? And then I just literally put dead Derby players. See, that's simple as that. But well done.
I try for the Underworld. I got so many puns, and I thought it's not working. I'll just name the Skaven players because I want them to be alive. The goblins, I'm not bothered about, so they can have crap names.
What's the best name you got for your goblins?
The best one, he's got MVP a few times now. He's called like Humberto Fotherington Jones, and he's got horns. And I've been trying to work up to getting claw on him. And I think that's a major part of my success. Is that every turn when I blitz with the goblin, they get confused. They don't know what to do. It throws them off.
Blitzing with a goblin
Because he's got horns. It works. I'm telling you, it works.
It does. You absolutely smash me. Well, you're smashing people to pieces, not just me, but other people. And it's the water bowl, isn't it, that they're in?
Yeah.
Are you still in the water bowl?
I'm still in the water bowl. I've come, I think, third in this water bowl.
Wow.
But
Okay.
to be fair, the top team in my division of the water bowl has an Edge 4 bull centre.
Oh.
So not. I mean, it's like
That's not
strength,
Alan's, is it?
strength
What's
4,
Alan? That's not
Edge
Alan's,
4,
is it?
movement. What they move in 7 and sprint. It's horrific. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's
No,
bad.
what
But the
could-
water bowl.
Alan though has retired. You know the Minotaur.
He
that was-
retired it.
Retired it. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What's
no.
happened?
He should have kept that Minotaur
No,
going.
it would have been amazing.
That Minotaur was
Ridiculous.
a bastard.
Absolutely horrible.
I know it's a mature content for the podcast, but fucking Minotaur. I saw. Did you see the comments? There was a guy. I can't remember who it was on the water bowl site going, Alan, who's this? Alan, have a look. If I can print off the comments, I swear to God, everyone moans about Alan. Who's this fucking Alan throwing to a fucking Minotaur? This Minotaur, who throws? See, I've got two guys here now who know, kind of, well, except for Dan.
I've got no clue what's going on here. What am I doing here?
Dan's like, what's claw? What's claw?
I know. I've played Graham. I know what claw plum is. Yeah, claw plum.
You see, just to let everybody know who Dan is, Dan was
The worst claw player in existence.
the worst. I'll tell you what, Alan had a team build, and Alan's team build was quite horrific. I mean, I've always started my league, my first tournament, my league. I thought I knew it all. I've explained in the first podcast that everyone starts off with a team build thinking that they know how it works. Everyone gets a bit big-headed going, I know how this board game works, I know what I'm going to do, I know my tactics, I know how this is going to work, and it always goes tits up. It always goes tits up, except yours.
I just wanted to kick people.
Yeah, well, Dan, for everyone, Dan had 4 players, he had 4 skills to choose from. You picked Necromantic, Dirty Player, and gave Dirty Player to 4, was it 4 zombies?
4 zombies, yeah.
4 zombies with Dirty Player. And Dan never fouled anybody.
I never actually got anyone on the floor, that's why. Couldn't actually put anyone down.
No, did you come last?
I am the proud owner of a Dice Donkey from KBL.
Donkey.
Just me and Alan, yeah.
What?
We have to play. I have to play Alan.
That's what we need
Me
to
and Alan
do.
have had a wooden spoon together on
The
the first tag team tournament. me and Alan came absolutely dead last. It was.
How many wins did you get?
I think between us, none. But it was. I think that was the first proper tournament I ever did, and it was a good one. It was a good one because we had.
It was a good tournament.
You had to have a tag team shout as well.
Yeah, what was your tag team shout?
No, I can't remember. You'll have to ask Alan, but it was good.
Was it? I remember Alan, because Alan's a wrestling fan. I remember Alan.
Ours was wrestling themed.
And I remember Alan was like, oh, shall I be like a rocker? They're like Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. And he wanted to put like the bangles round his arm and the bandages. And I was like, Alan, it's not that kind of tournament. But then I was like, someone turned up dressed as ABBA.
Yeah.
Someone turned up dressed as ABBA. And then like loads of people just turned up all dressed up as the tag team. So again, but we are running that next tournament in July. So yeah.
Definitely be up for
and
that.
I think Dan and Alan should team up. I think you should be like.
We're going for the wooden spoon every time.
I think you should. But I might, if you guys do team up, I might do a special that you guys can't win the wooden spoon.
Oh,
But
Get
sorry,
your
Ian.
wooden spoon.
yeah, no, I think you guys, I'm going to come up with something. I will in the next podcast. I'm going to come up with something, or I'll come up with something in the future for you and Alan that you can't get the wooden spoon. But if someone, I tell you what, if you guys win somebody, they will get a T-shirt to say, "I got beat by Alan and Dan."
Officially, the
and I'm going to
worst
have
players
a
in
photo
Blood Bowl.
of you two swearing on the T-shirt. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm pretty
We're not
sure I
gonna win.
remember this
We're not gonna
rightly. But do you not remember Alan saying he get a Blood Bowl tattoo if he won a single if he won a single game, he was gonna get a Blood Bowl tattoo. And I so wished it had happened.
I think
Now
if
that's
he's
the plan. I've got no tattoos at the moment.
there we go.
There's a future
Game
plan.
on. I don't know if it's the alcohol talking,
That is the
but if
alcohol
it is, I really want to see
It'll be
you
a
two.
small one.
Oh no, the small one is in like 5 inches.
Which
Full
are you
sleeve.
picking though, right or left cheek?
That's it. What tattoo could they have?
Oh, I mean, there's a fair few. I mean, I think a few people have got like skull dice.
I tell you what they think you should have. How many losses you've got?
Yeah,
tattooed.
get a tally chart done.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Is that going to fit on Alan's arse?
Hey! Actually, yeah, his arse is massive.
Sorry, Alan.
No, it's good. But as we're going on to you now, Dan. So you've never won a Blood Bowl game?
No, I got beaten by a 9-year-old.
I don't believe.
No, I didn't lose. I drew against a 9-year-old because I failed to go for it.
I don't believe
I got
you-
a 1 on the go for it.
How have you never? I was Flings in a DBBL. It was 1-1. I scored a skanky goal from the trapdoor, but the rule on the trapdoor I got wrong, so I accepted a 1-1 draw. There's no way. So me and you drew 1-1. How have you
I'm
never,
gonna go with
for
Alan's
2
excuse.
years, never won a Blood Bowl game?
Bad dice. It's always the dice's fault.
Don't
it's
blame the
always
dice.
that last roll.
Don't
always that
blame
last roll.
the
You know what they
dice.
say? A bad worker blames his tools.
I am just a terrible Blood Bowl
Exactly.
player. That's my entire
Wow.
excuse.
Never won a game.
No. I scored a long bomb onto a Black Hawk for Steve Cross though.
Okay.
I imagine he took that very well.
I don't know whether anyone actually scored after that, but at that point, halfway through the season, I was the only person that scored a touchdown against him.
Wow.
Was
A long
this
ball.
his season with the Norse?
Norse,
Was it?
that was the Norse season.
Oh, I had a horrific game against his Norse. I was playing my undead, and it was a great undead team because I had an Edge 4 sidestep guard ghoul that was amazing. But I think he knocked out both mummies in the first 2 turns, and they were gone for the entire game. And I got absolutely mullered by these Norse. It was horrific.
I remember she was using the Willy miniatures
Yes.
and the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Because I was like, oh yeah, I want his Willy miniatures. Remember, that's it.
Say what?
I want his Willy miniatures. Remember, that's it. I remember that season. I remember going, I want Willy
We're going to
miniatures.
edit that. We're going to edit that out.
You're goddamn right.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I want his Willy. Oh, I really like those Willy miniatures.
Sometimes you can manage a bit more bollocks, and it gets so much better as they develop. They develop so well.
Laurie took full advantage of him.
Oh, no. The small one is in like 5 inches.
Is that going to fit on Alan's arse?
Actually, yeah, his arse is massive.
It just gets more disgusting the further it goes. I imagine he took that very well.
How is he getting up there? And I want to see your build.
A bad worker blames his tools.
Did you come last? I got beat by Alan and Dan. Yeah.
Someone
I
keeps
remember.
that.
I didn't think about the wins or the losses. I was like, oh, I really like those Willy miniatures.
They're quality
Quite
miniatures.
nice.
I might
don't
bring
like
them
the
back.
goals. I don't like the goals, but I like everything else about Willy miniatures. But I remember the whole season, I was going, do I buy Willy miniatures? Because I played yours.
They were good. They were very good.
I played you with my Flings and I lost. I lost 2-1, I think it was.
I think so, yeah. It was
2-1.
the first game of the season, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
But that was
I did all right, I tell you.
Halfling strategy, as it were, though, was interesting. Because how many rerolls did you have for that first season?
Another bad
It was
build.
very strange.
Again, it because it was me trying to be clever. Right?
Yeah.
Because I am that clever and I am that smart. I am a Blood Bowl genius. I am drunk, if you didn't notice.
The slurring is an obvious.
Again, is it the slurring that's giving it away? But I remember I was like, yeah, well, if I've got 6 rerolls
One for every turn.
Yeah,
sorted.
that's what it was. And it's like, and then the Master Chef will either take 2, if not, I'm not going to use another 2. 6 re-rolls, and then my TV was too high.
Yeah,
so I couldn't
you never
get
got
anything
anything.
else. No.
Like Deep Root Strong Branch,
So,
which
yeah.
is kind of a cornerstone of a halfling team, was not available.
No, and exactly. So what ended up happening was I had to sack 4 re-rolls. And I had to sack some of my, because I had 10 assistant coaches and 10 cheerleaders. I had to sack the whole lot, yeah.
It was interesting, shall we say.
I thought, yeah, well, if I've got enough re-rolls, I'm going to smash this. No. Low TV for Flings, always.
Yeah, got to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And you drew against me.
And I drew against Dan. But you didn't win. You didn't win.
I didn't win against ogres with 5 of them on bonehead.
By the next.
Don't ask Kev about that one. He still cries now.
No, that team, he had some of the worst luck I've ever seen.
I've never seen so many ones.
It was a 1-1 draw in the game I needed to make it to the playoffs.
Oh wow!
And it's turn 7 of the second half, and then all of a sudden there's a pitch invasion. I've got +1 fame, and I kid you not, by the end of rolling all these dice for the pitch invasion, he had 2 players left standing.
And how did you not get in the playoffs? How did you not get in the playoffs?
I got into the playoffs for the season last, and then lost against, I think it was John Thompson. I think I lost against. I did pretty well with that undead team, but yeah, you should have seen his face. 2 players left standing after this pitch invasion.
Is this what people need to do?
Destroyed.
I think people need to start taking photos and going, this is what I just did. Like, pitch clear. And everyone takes photos of the models, don't they? They go, oh, listen how many are clear, but he should be taking a picture of the coach's
person's
face.
face.
And then you know how bad it is by looking
how
and judging
horrific
it.
they've been done.
Oh, it's beautiful. So what we're going to do, what I've decided then, so by episode 3, Dan will play Alan.
No, I'm not playing
One of you-
dwarves.
What he does, you've got, well, one of you might get your first win. Imagine that.
You're too
if
good.
Dan gets
That'd be
his first win,
embarrassing.
if you lose, you might be the worst Blood Bowl player in the world.
existence.
My mum will be so proud.
And I would love it if you would. I would love it. So that's what we'll do. But I want to thank Laurie. I want to thank Dan. I want to thank you both for coming to the Two Drunk Flings podcast for the interview. You're going to hear a lot more from Laurie and Dan, especially Dan's winning streak.
When I win against
winning streak.
Come on, Alan. Get in.
Wonderful.
Dan's winning streak. But thank you so much for everyone for again. And then we're going to go back to me and Alan talking on the episode. But this is a pubcast, not a podcast. So yeah, thank you very much.
Good night.
Right.
You really think the world's going to end this afternoon? Yes, in just over 1 minute and 35 seconds. Well, isn't there anything we can do? No, nothing. Excuse me, I've got to find my friend. Well then. Last orders, please.